You see that? Girl. Pero like, where's my like hair clips, you know? My bobby pins. Pero where you at? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, get ready with me. It's gonna be like a date night glam type of video. So if you guys wanna know how to get this look, then keep on watching. So my skin is already prepped and cleaned, and then the primer that I'm gonna be using is the e.l.f. Power Grip 4% niacinamide. I want that tacky grippiness, so I'm just gonna do a little bit here. And my face is already super hydrated already. Like super glowing, like sis. She's glowing. Brows done. And then we're just gonna start off with the eyes first. So I like to go in with a fluffy brush just like that. And literally I'm going to set my eye primer slash concealer. So I'll go in with this shade right here. I don't know if you can see it, but this shade right here to set. Over. And then going into my crease. So not all over. So I'm actually gonna go in with this next shade right here. And I'm going to literally same brush, tap. There's not very much on here, but tap. And then still focus on the outer V and just place it right there. Circular motion. And then bring it in. So it's adding more depth and more warmth. Start from the outer V. And then circular motion work into your crease. So V, V, and into your crease. See that? And you just pretty much build up. So you basically created a natural cut crease already. So this, you can cut it if you want to. You can stop right there if you want to, but I'm going to spice it up and make it more smokier. So I'm actually going to use this shade right here. I'm gonna work in the inside of it now, like. So I'm just gonna go with another fluffy brush. It's a different brush. And doing the same exact thing, but this time I'm just focusing on this. See how I'm creating like a slash, like a line? And once I get it diffused, I kind of work up right there, but blending it out, like right there, sticking at the outer V. Because I want it to be smoky, but I'm putting my focus like right there for the darker shade. So you always want to go light and then work your way up. See that difference that I'm creating? So it can get a little bit smokier than this, but I'm sticking with the browns and neutral to be a very soft brown smoky eye. Kind of like a latte makeup. And just working it on the outer V. See that? Transition? Everything's blended. So same thing, different blending brush. I am gonna start with the outer V. And you can leave it like this if you want a matte look. But for date night, if you want a little bit of shimmer, I'm actually going to use this Dior highlight just for the shimmer in my inner corner, just to kind of demonstrate. But if you want to leave it like this, you're more than welcome to. Put this on my fingertips and just lightly dab. I find it best if you use your fingertip to dab shimmers. A little goes a long way, but they can be buildable. And look at that. Focusing it right there. We're not going any further. And I'm just using my middle finger and I'm just literally dabbing. See that? You literally can create your natural crease line by just doing those first 2-3 steps. I know people have a very hard time doing eyeshadows because it does take a long time to perfect it, but honestly, when I'm in a hurry, I just do one shadow and just dab. And there you pretty much have it. So going in back in with the old brush that I was using, literally there's nothing on here. I would just go back in and just blend everything out in my crease. So that way there's not a harsh line right there. Same thing on this side. Literally blending those colors we marry in together. You see that? And at this point, you're pretty much done with your eyeshadow look. I'm going to go in with an eyeliner because I'm an eyeliner type of girl. And I'm going to draw a wing liner. And you guys already seen me do the wing liner, so I'm going to speed this part up. Using the Too Faced One This Lady concealer in the shade Medium. Then I got my beauty blender. I still like to blend out my concealer with my beauty blender. So I just go in very gentle with it. Have some redness going on. I'll just apply it on my nose. And then March foundation in the shade Barcelona. And then I'm going to use my flat top Kabuki foundation brush. This is by the brand Sigma Beauty, and I just like to go in with the foundation on the back of my hand and just kind of warm up the product, and then just stipple, 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 making sure we're blending it down to our neck. Now we are moving on to our bronzing and sculpting, aka also contouring. I like to go in with this tried and true oldie but a goodie Miss LA Girl Pro Concealer. I forgot the shade of this, but I will be sure to list the products that I've used in the description below, so check that out. And we're just gonna go and warm up our face. See how beautiful that is? It just blends in so seamlessly. It never disappoints me. And this is why I always go back to it. Period. My beauty blender and literally blend that out. And whatever concealer I have on the back of my hand, I'll literally use it to kind of define my nose. I'm going with Rare Beauty in the shade Worth. One of my favorites, her blush on top tier. So affordable. And literally I just go in with the beauty blender and just literally blend that out. We love some blushes around here. So wherever you put your contour, I mean, oh, look at that, baby. It just blends out so beautifully, looks so natural. And I just kind of bring it up to my temple just a little bit. And whatever I have left, I just literally put on my nose. So we got the blush, we got the contour, we got the highlight going on. Now I believe we can set this baby. So voila. To set my under eye first with this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finishing Perfecting Powder in the shade Medium. My concealer first. So look up, Connie, look up. Oh no. A powder puff. And we are going to dab into the powder. And literally, I just look up again and just set right there. Just like that. You see the difference? Airbrush and still dewy and full coverage. Like, girl, give me all that. Looks so freaking good. Like, look. And then same thing with the other side. And I like to just go in with my nose as well. Because honey, we are a combination oily girl over here. And we don't want this makeup to move. Like literally. We're not moving over here. See that? I like a satin matte finish, so even though my face is still like giving that glow, that dewiness, I'm still gonna set my whole makeup, entire face, because honey, I like my makeup to stay put, to last a long time. But we're gonna bring back some of that glow, okay? So if you're an oily skin girl and you are not setting your makeup, but you're literally doing everything glowy and dewy, and honey, stop right there, because you're doing it all wrong. Because you're just gonna be a greasy monster. You have to set. I don't care what you say. You can still achieve that clean girl makeup, but you got to set that T-zone. You got to set that under eye, and baby, go back in with a highlighter, okay? Because honey, we're not gonna look like we are got done from sweating like a dirty type of sweat, okay? We want to look like a very natural glowy type of girl, okay? So once that's done, I'll literally go in with a like translucent powder. Use a powder brush like this. Excuse my powder brush, it's been used, and yeah, we've been glamming it. And then whatever I have left, I just pat the forehead, and that's where we get oily. Pat right here. Pat all over. So after you do that, honey, we're gonna bronze. So I like to use the Makeup by Mario Sculpting Bronzer in the shade Medium as well. So I'll just go back in literally with the same brush, but you can go in with an ankle fluffy brush as well and just give it like a nice little swirl. And then tap off the excess, because you don't need that much. And then, especially if you know you're heavy-handed, you don't need that much. Just go in little by little. And literally what I do is I'll go from where my ear is starting right here. You want to start right there and stop right there, but you want to blend upwards, not downwards. So you'll see me doing it right here, like tapping motion. And if you need to kind of like suck in and do that kissing face as a guide, do so, because that helps. And then you're just gonna swirl. And I'm going upwards. Notice I'm not going downwards, I'm going upwards. And then I'll bring it up here to scope out and kind of set where I put that bronzer. So same thing on this side, dab, dab, dab. Like I said, you can use an angle brush if that helps, if you're like more of a beginner and you don't know how to control like the fluffy brush, powder brush. Literally, I'll demonstrate it again. So right here, where your ear loop is at, start right here.
And basically you are going to contour like the hollows, like your natural hollows. That's going to be like right where your cheekbone's at, and underneath it should be your natural hollows. So some folks are just really like, their face is really sculpted and you can see their natural hollows, and that's a good thing because that's where you want to place your contour. But as for me, I don't have that, you know, oval, skinny, you know, sculpted face shape. I do have cheekbones, so we're gonna go in with some blush now.
Juvia's blush in volume 4. And what I like to do is I like to go in with the lightest shade first, because what I do is I'll get this powder brush again. You can use a blush brush if you want, but I literally use the same brush. Let's do this first. And then kind of build in with the darker shade. See that? It's really pretty. Whatever I have left, I'll put it right here. Then, if you want to bake, you're more than welcome to bake, but if you just want to the other eye just like that, just stop right there. Lastly, I like to go in with this shade right here, and I'll literally put this on my under eyes to give it like that brightening pink under eye, but blending it out with the blush. So it gives it more of like the softer pink look. And then I'm just gonna apply an eyeliner on my waterline. Eyeliner makes a difference. Going back in with the same shades, and I'll just literally wing it out, like smoke it out a little bit. Kind of give me that smoky effect. Just want to blend everything out. I'll do like the same dabbing motion, because sometimes when you're doing your makeup, it just kind of, goes away. And at this time, if you want to curl your lashes, you can, but I'm not going to curl my lashes. I'm literally going to go in with just mascara and my lashes. Okay. This one I just like to look up because my lower lashes are pretty long. Thank you, Miss Ruby, for coming out with your mascara compared to this side. Y'all, these are my real lashes. I did not curl them. I'm telling you, Ruby's mascara will literally lift my lashes for me. But I'm sure if I did curl them, then they would be more defined and up. But I have long lashes, they just curl straight. They used to be curly when I was little. The only time it curls is right here on the outer V. I used the one size setting spray. So how I like to use it is I'll literally shake it up and the best literally is mattifying. It's waterproof because I know that I'll get oily throughout the whole day, but this, so my natural glow will like literally peek through. But this does not make my makeup move. It lasts in sweat, heat proof, waterproof, whatever you want to call it. But this is the shit, okay? Go and grab it. But now we're just gonna go and put on some lashes. Boom! You got some lashes on, girl. And next, matte lip liner in the shade Maicon. So we just gonna line up that baby up.
And next up, I am going to use the Anastasia liquid lipstick in the shade Naked. I love this stuff. And then we're just gonna blend out. And then here I grabbed the NYX satin lipstick in the shade A La Mode. This is also an oldie and a goodie. And then we're just gonna keep blending it out because, you know, I love my nudes.
After that's done, guys, you top it off with a lip gloss.
Basically, my lip gloss form is a lip balm from Miss Summer Fridays in the shade Vanilla Beige.
Last but not least, Rare Beauty highlighter. I got it in the shade Enlighten. Of course, I'm just gonna dab it just a little bit because this thing is so pigmented. Like, you just need a little bit. Like, you don't need a lot. And we're gonna grab my mirror here. See that? I don't need that much. You see that? Ugh. Messalina, what do you do to us? You see that? Ugh. Girl. That's why I said I don't mind my face being matte, because, honey, we're gonna bring back that glow. And there you have it. A literally flawless look. Literally, I will go back in. And voila. Yes. That's it. That's a wrap, guys. That's my little go-to date night, get ready with me look.
And then we gonna have a little dance party because we going out on a date. And then we gonna act like we got our hair did. And then sis, you wanna give him that look. Like, yes, honey.
But thanks for watching. Bye, guys.